Shalom. Want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Chakadash. Double honors to the ultimate apostles, the great Muslim, every well, peace and blessing to the elect of Israel. Shalom and above all. Back at it with the lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. Lord willing, this video was edifying. Alright. And without further ado, just want to get right into it through the spirit. You're going to know a man by his fruits, man. Alright. Ultimately, you know if a man is a man of the Lord by their fruits, man. Okay. By what they're bringing forth to the table. All right. And, you know, the Lord is making it more and more manifest and evident here in these last days who his men are. This is Malachi 3:16. Then they that feared the Lord spake often one to another, and the Lord hearkened and heard it. And a book of remembrance was written before him for them that feared the Lord and that thought upon his name, man. So who are the ones truly fearing the Lord and thinking upon his true name here in these last days, man? The true followers of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. All right, Abba Radazah, we be part of that number. Verse 17, and they shall be mine, saith the Lord of hosts, in that day when I make up my jewels, and I will spare them as a man spareth his own son that serveth him, man. All right, and we're praying that the Lord spares us, man. You know, because he does chastise us. But like it says, as the father chastises his son, so doth the Lord chastise thee, man. You know, so if the Lord chastises us like his son, he spares us like his son that serves him, man. Because we do serve Yahweh Shai in truth and sincerity, man. And ultimately, how do we serve Yahweh Shai? By way of our actions, by way of doing this work, okay? Our sacrifices that we make through the Spirit, you know. Verse 17, or it's like in verse 18, then shall you return and discern between the righteous and the wicked, between him that serveth Yahweh Shai and him that serveth him not, man. Yeah, and it's becoming more manifest and evident here in these last days who's truly the true servants of Yahweh Shai and who's not, man. And ultimately, like scripture say, you know a man by his fruits. Matthew 7:16, ye shall know them by their fruits. Do men gather grapes of thorns or figs of thistles? Even so, every good tree bringeth forth good fruit, but a corrupt tree bringeth forth evil fruit. All right? It says, a good tree cannot bring forth good fruit. It says, neither can a corrupt tree bring forth good fruit. It's like a good tree cannot bring forth evil fruit. Neither can a corrupt tree bring forth good fruit. Okay? It says, every tree that bringeth not good fruit, bringeth not forth good fruit, is hewn down and cast into the fire. Yeah, and we want to be a part of the Lord's garden, man. Like scriptures talk about, I will water my best garden. Scriptures also talk about, you know, the Lord's beloved entering into his garden. Okay, we are the Lord's garden, like Yahushua said. I am the vine, you are the branches. You know, the Lord likens us unto husbandmen, so to speak. You know, so this truth has a lot to do with cultivation, mainly of spiritual aspects. Okay, but nonetheless, you know, through the Spirit, all right, we want to make sure that we're bringing in righteous fruit, man. And ultimately, the best way to bring in those righteous fruits is to exercise the fruits of the Spirit, because that's how you know if you truly in the Spirit or not, by exercising the fruits of the Spirit. Galatians 5:22. But the fruit of the Spirit is love, joy, peace, long-suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, temperance. Against such there is no law. And they that are Mashiachs have crucified the flesh with the affections and lust. If we live in the Spirit, let us also walk in the Spirit. Let us not be desirous of vainglory, provoking one another, envying one another, man. All right, and that's the point on that right there. You know, so love, man. What is love? Okay, keeping the commandments to the best of our abilities. Like the Lord said, if you love me, keep my commandments. You know, joy. All right, we're supposed to rejoice in this thing. We're supposed to joy in the Spirit of Yahweh Shemel Shai. All right, let the peace of Yahweh Shemel Shai reign in our hearts, man. You know, we're supposed to be at peace with all men. All right, let's see this real quick. Hey, scripture say, blessed are the peacemakers, man. You know, for they shall be called the children of the Most High. All right. It says, for the Romans 14:17, it says, for the kingdom of the Most High, Yahweh Shemel Shai, is not meat and drink, but righteousness and peace and joy in the Holy Spirit, man. All right. Now let's see something real quick. Get another one. And we have peace through this ministry, man, and everything that comes with it. Matthew 5:9, blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children or the sons of the Most High, man. All right. And the next one, it says long suffering, man. And, you know, the scriptures talk about in Colossians, the 3rd chapter, all right, which is another addition to the fruits of the Spirit. Colossians 3, starting at verse 12, put on therefore as the elect of Yahweh Shemashai, holy and beloved, bowels of mercies, kindness, humbleness of mind, meekness, long suffering. All right, which means to be able to be patient, ultimately. All right, forbearing one another and forgiving one another. If any man have a quarrel against any, even as Mashiach forgave you, so also do ye. And above all these things, put on charity, which is the bond of perfectness. And let the peace of Yahweh Shemashai rule in your hearts, to the which ye also ye are called in one body, and be ye thankful, man. Let the word of Mashiach dwell in you richly in all wisdom, teaching and admonishing one another in psalms and hymns and spiritual songs, singing with grace in your hearts to the Lord. And whatsoever ye do, or in word or deed, do all in the name of the Lord Yahweh Shai, giving thanks to the Father, to the Most High, the Father, and the Father by him, man. All right, so that's pretty much the point. You know, Jake just wanted to touch on a little quick hitter going into the fruits of the Spirit. Like Scripture say, you know a man by his fruits. So people are going to know that we are the men of the Lord, because why? We exercise the fruits of the Spirit, just like Yahweh Shai. All right, so with that, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai, Ba'Shem Chakodash, double honor to the elders and apostles of the great millstone that we well. Peace and blessings to the elect of Israel. Shalom and Abba Ball. All right, Lord willing, this video was edifying.